the Director General of the Labour Party presidential campaign for the 2023 election, but he was forced to step down after a court conviction over alleged money laundering. Meanwhile, he had recently said it is impossible for an alliance of the opposition to unseat President Bola Tinubu in 2027. It is quite unfortunate, and would say that may God give the fortitude to be at the loss to the family of the deceased, and we also pray for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Unfortunately, death is an inevitable end that awaits every one of us, and the best thing you can do for yourself is to live a good life before death comes calling. All right, so that is what is happening at this moment. It is so sad, so sad, honestly, because that is not what we expected, but that is what is happening at the moment. So when you do call in, you can just say rest in peace to the dead. It is quite unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. But like I said, death is an inevitable end that awaits every one of us. As long as you are living, you can also die. So live a good life, live a fruitful life, help the people around you, do good, so that when you leave this earth, people will have only good things to say about you. People will talk about how you impacted their life for good and not for evil. All right, let's talk about other issues this afternoon, okay? One of the most prominent issues right now is the 6-month suspension by the Senate of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. And everyone keeps saying, oh, it's because she accused the Senate president of sexual harassment. And it's crazy because there's been a whole lot of posts online about this, with people posting and tweeting, I stand with Natasha, and then just looking at the injustice of the whole situation. And this just reminds me of the whole Dele Farotimi situation all over again. You might ask, what is the correlation? So Dele Farotimi wrote a book, right? Wherein he alleged he made certain allegations. A lot of people did not know about that book until some of the people who were accused in that book decided to have him arrested and charged to court. Then the book became known. It blew up. Everybody started hearing about it. People started buying the book. People started knowing more about the situation and talking more about the situation. Now, why I said this is reminiscent is because the whole change of seat scenario wouldn't have really may not rather have blown up to this extent or to this proportion if not for the sexual harassment allegations that followed, which a lot of Nigerians were expecting would be investigated, but the Senate said is a petition that is dead on arrival. Meanwhile, they had initially said there is no petition before the Senate. Then when the petition came, the Senate said it's dead on arrival. Then within a matter of days, or you could say hours really, the senator who brought that petition was suspended from the floor of the Senate for 6 months. Her security aides withdrawn. She won't be getting any salary for that 6 months. She's told to stop presenting herself as a senator of the Federal Republic for that 6 months. And now the issue has gone international. International outlets are posting about it. On the international scene, citizens of other countries are talking about it. And everybody now knows what is happening in Nigeria. It's such a crazy situation. Anyway, I want to actually talk about something else that also affects you as a Nigerian, right? So, a report has stated that the fares for interstate and intrastate transportations have remained high across the country despite the recent reduction in the price of petrol. You recall that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, that's Dangote Petrol and NNPCL, had reduced their prices recently. So why is transport fare not going down? Instead, it remains high and goes even higher when there is traffic. Like, make it make sense. I don't understand. Why is this happening, right? In Lagos, a liter of petrol was reduced from 925 naira per liter to 860 naira per liter. Right, that's about an 85% decrease or so, at filling stations. This was after Dangote cut the ex-depot price down. NNPCL now also cut its price to 860 naira, following Dangote's lead, right? Now, with the reduction in petrol price and, of course, the much promoted compressed natural gas, that CNG initiative of the federal government, a lot of Nigerians did expect that there will be an impact in transport fare. However, reports are stating otherwise. Players in the oil industry are saying that the reduction in the pump price is still not significant enough. And also, when you consider other variables, to take a long time for Nigerians to feel the impact. If it will take such a long time for Nigerians to feel the impact, does that mean the price of petrol should go lower? If Dangote and the NNPCL can afford to go lower, is it time for them to do that? Because we keep talking about how the high cost of petrol impacts on other things, impacts on food, and, you know, really other things that Nigerians have to purchase day in and day out. Now, when it comes to food, there are certain foods that can't be grown in certain regions, so they have to be moved from one region to another. When the trucks that are moving these foods have to buy petrol for such an exorbitant amount, they will carry that high cost and put it on top of the food that they want to sell. At the end of the day, it is those who are buying in retail that will bear the brunt of that hike in the price, right? So why is the cost of petrol coming down, but the cost of transport fare, food items, and others are not coming down, right? And all players are saying is because the reduction is not significant enough to actually cause this kind of changes that Nigerians are expecting. So I want to know what you think about that situation. Okay, why is it that transport fares and other things are not coming down, despite the fact that Dangote and the NNPCL have actually reduced the pump price per liter of petrol? So if you are a bus driver, a keke rider, and you can hear me at this moment, endeavor to call in. Please call in. I need explanations, actually. Or is it that this reduction, is it an audio reduction? Maybe they said it has reduced, but people who are buying petrol are still buying it at those high prices, or there are no NNPCL stations around you to actually buy for this slightly lower price, so that you can reduce the cost of transportation for your passengers. Because one thing I've noticed is when it's getting towards evening time and there's traffic, right? There are certain roads that are blocked, some are a little free, and you have a lot of passengers at the bus stop. I have observed personally that a lot of keke riders and bus riders and bus drivers actually hike the price of their routes by 100 naira or as much as 200 or even 300 naira in the evening when people are rushing to go home. So you have people who have already planned, okay, this is the amount I want to spend on transportation today. And then when they get to the bus stop, they are hearing another price, and they just have to, pay because they want to get home to their families. So all of those bus drivers and keke riders that are always listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM, please help us understand. Also, if you're an interstate driver, help us understand why it is that transport fare is not going down, despite the fact that the price of fuel has reportedly come down. NNPCL and Dangote, which of course Dangote is supplying quite a number of filling stations in the country. Why is it that at least in Lagos, where this particular reduction is taking place and is even started, why is it that the price has not gone down? Yes. Before I forget, tomorrow is International Women's Day. It's International Women's Day tomorrow. And the theme for this year's International Women's Day is Accelerate Action. It's just a lot of people, have posted online how it's unfortunate that the whole month is International Women's Month, but tomorrow is International Women's Day. And yet we're having this whole Senator Natasha versus Senate President Akpabio situation, whereby she was suspended for 6 months, and it's quite unfortunate. I do hope, although there's been quite a buzz online, tomorrow a lot of International Women's Day events will be happening. How do we encourage more women to go into politics in Nigeria? How do we encourage more women to actually speak up, because this is not just about Senator Natasha at this point. A lot of women I've been talking to since yesterday, I've been interacting with and talking to about the issue, they've expressed the fear that if what they feel is an injustice that has been committed against Senator Natasha, if it happens to someone who is not as highly placed as she is, how would they get justice? A lot of women have voiced out how they feel that this is a dangerous precedent that has been set. And I'm telling you, these are not my words, because if you, it's literally, a hashtag is literally trending on Twitter right now. Hashtag I stand with Natasha. And you have a lot of women saying, I don't want to be in a position whereby I'm speaking out about what I feel is wrong and I am being silenced because I'm in a disadvantaged position. Okay, because no matter how you want to look at it, Senator Natasha is part of those whom you call the political elite. And yet she feels that an injustice has been committed against her. When she was leaving the National Assembly yesterday, what she said was this injustice will not be sustained. And a lot of women have continued to tweet that and continue tweeting hashtag I stand with Senator Natasha. Tomorrow is International Women's Day, so we should be celebrating women and not denigrating them. That's what a lot of women have been saying. Anyway, I want to hear from you on these situations, right? I know we've been talking about Senator Natasha's situation over and over again, but we cannot stop talking about it. It's the hot topic of the moment. It has cost, I don't know if I'm going to call it international embarrassment at this point on the international scene, because a lot of international outlets have been posting it and just talking about how, look at what is happening in Nigeria. Hey, the whole world, come and see what is happening in Nigeria. On the World Days at 12, I was talking with Mr. Peter Anosike, and I did point out how when Davido went on an international podcast to talk about how, oh, the economy of Nigeria is not very stable at the moment. The country is not all it should be. The country is not living up to its full potential. A lot of people said he was embarrassing the country. He's supposed to be a great ambassador of the country. Instead, he was denigrating the country with his comments and then actually dissuading people or discouraging people who might want to invest in the country by his utterances. But then if you say that a private citizen is embarrassing the country with their words or with their behavior on the international scene, what about the national leadership? A lot of people have been wading into it. You have legal practitioners, you have activists, both male and female, wading into the situation and then just saying the first wrong situation was that the president of the Senate should have excused himself and let his deputy preside over the plenary yesterday in relation to Senator Natasha's situation. Instead, he seemed to be both the judge and the jury when it shouldn't have been like that. And that's the reason why I'm asking, what do you think about this whole situation? Then we also have the situation, of course, of transport fares remaining static or going even higher, despite the fact that Dangote and the NNPCL have reduced the pump price of petrol per litre from about 925 naira per litre to about 860 naira per litre. So what is the reason for the sustained high transport fare, both interstate, say you're going from Lagos to another state, or you are even moving within Lagos? Still on the Natasha issue, she's saying, Senator Natasha is saying that she will continue to present herself as a Senate. That is, anything where Senate President Akpabio will talk, or whatever the National Assembly talk, na their own then they talk, I will continue to present as a Senate. Because part of the recommendations of the committee where the security aids would be withdrawn, she should no longer present herself as Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for the next 6 months. But she said, I must present myself. I'm a senator and I will continue to act in that capacity. I will continue to act as a senator despite these suspension. Anyway, in all of this, I want to hear from you, but we'll also be celebrating women today. So I would encourage as many women as possible to please call in today. I just might have something for you. As many women as possible, please call in today in celebration of International Women's Day, which is tomorrow. The theme is Accelerate Action. So accelerate action for the growth and development of women, accelerate action for the voices of women to be heard all across the globe. In fact, I'm going to implore more ladies women who are doing well, who are, mothers and entrepreneurs, just ladies who are doing well and are aiming to do well, to actually adopt a mentorship posture to the young girls around you. Do not look away if you see somebody going through something that you wouldn't like to go through yourself. You see a woman around you going through issues of domestic violence, being denigrated, being discriminated against, you have to speak up. You cannot say you stand for justice and fairness, and when you see an injustice is happening, you look the other way because you feel that it doesn't concern you, right? If you do not stand for people when they need you, when it's your turn, there will be nobody to stand for you, because all the people you should have stood for have already been moved, that would have stood for you rather, have already been moved out of the way, and you did not speak. Okay, so like I said, I just might have something for women today, so I will encourage as many women as possible to call in on the program today. The number to call is 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. Why is transport fare still high, despite the fact that Dangote and NNPCL have reduced the price of petrol per litre? Waiting really they occur. If you're just joining us, welcome to Matters right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes, we're talking about quite a number of issues. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Matters is currently airing on your favorite station. We're streaming live on YouTube, though. We're streaming live on YouTube. And what you need to do is, if you go to YouTube, you type into the search bar VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM, then you can get to be a part of the conversation. The Senate has been accused of ganging up against Senator Natasha. Meanwhile, Senator Natasha herself has rejected the suspension, saying this one would now they talk, not be me when they follow talk at all. I'll continue to act in my capacity as a senator. I'll continue to represent my people. I'll continue to do what my people want. I will continue to just show them that I am there for them, right? She's saying that against the culture of silence, intimidation, and victim shaming, that despite what she called her unjust suspension from the Nigerian Senate, which invalidates the principles of natural justice, fairness, and equity, it does not withdraw her legitimacy as a senator of the Federal Republic, and she will continue to use her position to serve her constituents and the country to the best of her ability till 2027 and beyond. She posted this on Facebook, right? I'm sure if you take a little delve, you would actually find her post on Facebook. And also, Laulu Akonde, former presidential aide, is actually accusing the Senate of ganging up against Senator Natasha, saying, no, be so they think they do this thing. Why would I go do like this? This looks like a gang up. It looks like you are trying to silence her. This is the voice of a man now, because of people who say, oh, they're trying to make it a man versus woman thing, right? So I want to know what you think about the situation. Also, I'm encouraging as many women as possible to call in today and send in messages. I just might have something for you. All right, so as many women as possible, please call in today. Let's lend our voices to the situation or to the topics which we are discussing today. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. All right, if you call 0700-903-903-903, you can also reach me directly right here in the studios. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp, you can send it to 0817 175 6338, 0817 175 6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message and I'll take it before the end of the program. Let's talk about the issues that affect you and I, issues that are happening in the Nigerian polity, because they are very, very important. Okay, 0803 692 9933, 0803 692 9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. You can call me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not just for sending messages here. You can also call me on WhatsApp 0817 175 6338, 0817 175 6338. Hello and welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello.
Hello.
This is Choma Innocent. How are you doing?
Choma Innocent. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Mazin.
Welcome, Mazin. Welcome, Mazin.
Yeah. Concerning the Labour Party that died, maybe 2022. So this Natasha issue. One, what is that? Natasha is not an APC member.
Elumanzi, come again. Please repeat yourself. I didn't really get what you said.
I said Natasha issue. I want to speak my mouth.
Mm.
When you look at the number one, Natasha is not an APC woman.
She's not an APC member.
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's what I'm saying. If I thought that woman is a APC member, they will not treat it like that. Number one, it's from PDP. Are you there?
I'm with you.
Yeah. Two, they are following women. They are four in that mess. Three of them keep quiet about this issue. You journalists listen to three and hear from them. The reason why they keep quiet over what happens to their fellow women. I don't know if that's what I'm saying.
That's the women who are there should have spoken up for her.
Yeah, at least to defend her. The way they take this matter, they rush the matter very fast. I think this matter is in the court. If they want to give her any fine, anything, they will wait for the court judgment now.
All right, Mazin. Thank you so much, Mazin. Please, let's hear from others, okay? I appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. It's International Women's Day tomorrow. International Women's Day, yes. A day to celebrate women and tell them just how valued, how loved, how special, and how precious they are. Again, I am imploring as many women as possible to call in today and also send in messages. I just might have something for you, and I'm not even joking. Okay, 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the program this afternoon. Call me up. I want to hear from you. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. You can call me up on WhatsApp, okay? 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent.
Hi.
This is Paul from Ebeda.
Welcome, Paul. How is Ebeda today?
Fine. Thank God it's Friday. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Paul.
Yeah, the reason why the transport fare is not coming down, there are factors behind it. One, it is the Agberos that determines how much that the transporters carry. It is the Agberos. No driver fixes the transport fare in Lagos.
Why is that? So they can pay the fares of the park fare? The park fees?
No, like I run one Danfo, okay? So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Paul. Please go ahead.
So
you're a driver. You drive Danfo in Lagos.
No, I have.
Okay, you have someone driving for you.
Yes. So one of the days, I decided to walk with him, just to observe what goes on the road. So when we came to the bus stop to pick, they went to him and told him how much he should carry. And then if it's like let's say from Sele Express to Ikotu, they will say 500 naira. And if he pick all the passengers, he will drop money for one seat. The same thing is applicable to Marwa. So no driver fixed price. It is the Agberos that control the transport prices in Lagos State. Because I'm one of the investors in transportation business in Lagos. Then concerning Natasha, I think the evidences are very clearing. One, if you go back to listen to that day that she was doing that presentation, the Senate president didn't remember that the mic was on. When she was asking for order 10, the man was telling somebody, please prepare for her suspension. So it was a premeditated issue. They have already predetermined that this woman will be suspended. Whether she is wrong or right, there is already a premeditated action against her person. And I thank God that the thing is spreading internationally now. Perhaps as the Nigerian women are not speaking up, then the international women organizations will rise and stand for her. And there are also many men in Nigeria that are standing for her. I am one of them. Because women's rights should not be trampled down. They must be heard. They are human beings. Without a woman, there won't be life on earth. So women deserve to be respected and to be honored. And they shouldn't be treated as second-class citizens. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, Paul, all the way from Egbeda. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you, so call me up, okay? Hello there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, can you hear me? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Chama.
Hi, what's your name and location, please?
My name is
I didn't get your name. Please come again.
calling from Agege.
Madam Eunice calling from Agege. How are you doing today, Madam Eunice?
I'm very
Great. Please go ahead.
My name is Natasha. I just wish that we don't want to see any man that me. Because they are
How
not
now?
doing anything. Yes, they are not doing anything.
Is it the women that are now doing anything, Madam Eunice?
They are not doing anything. They are not no.
Is it the women that are now doing anything?
Wait, my sister. You see the way they do everything now. The men there, they are not trying for us. Now all the party have to give the women free tickets. But many women will be in that. You will see this in Nigeria. Look at other countries. Majority in the Senate in other countries. Majority of them, they are women. And you see how the country are saying. We need more women in that in our Senate.
Madam Eunice,
Because,
I don't think
yes,
it's about gender, because if it's about women being in the Senate, look, with this situation, you can hear people saying that, oh, the women in the Senate did not even speak up for Senator Natasha, right? So it's not about the gender, it's about values.
Yes, if there is many women there, my sister, there is many women there. Many women, few women will speak and stand for Natasha. All those women there, they are the same gang. They know what they are doing with the men there. That is
That's what I'm saying. It's not about the gender or it's okay.
Yeah, this fight now, this Natasha is fighting. It was eating the same future reference, and she's still fighting for the women that they are there now. And they don't know. And as she's standing now, with all this fight, it's going to help women that is going to enter in the future to come. So we need more women so that Nigeria will be okay. Those men, they are there for their own, they are agbada there. They are not representing Nigeria. Nigeria is dying. Everything is not okay. So the men, they are not helping us. We need more women. Natasha is speaking with future reference. If those women there that they cannot talk, she's still fighting for them, they don't know.
Thank you,
Natasha
Madam
is
Eunice.
fighting for the women that are still coming. So we need to support her, to support the oppressor that they are in Senate. They are not helping us. In fact, they are not helping Nigerians.
Thank you so much, Madam Eunice. I have to let you go now so we can hear from others, okay?
Okay.
Madam Eunice, can you send me a message on WhatsApp? 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Can you send me a message on WhatsApp right away? All right, please do that. What's going on? 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933 is International Women's Day tomorrow. We're trying to celebrate in our own little way. So I'm encouraging as many women as possible to please call in today. Let's talk about the issues that affect you and I. This is Matters on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Call me up. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello? Hello, are you there? Can you hear me? Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters.
Hello, Chioma.
How are you doing today, ma?
I'm doing great. This is grand. Their guru seems to be a little bit scared, afraid, or no. apply a little decorum to the way they act and those things. Concerning Natasha, I give her kudos. Yes, because she's really standing up as a woman. You see, one thing I appreciate women for. Okpabio said something. She said she was brought up by a single mother. No woman got up and said or insult him as after all, you were without a father who could give you a decorum. But the men came out and started saying blah, 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 about so many things about Natasha. But the women there, I'm disappointed about them. They should up. I wish there are people like the Nelson Mandela's wife who could stand and say, I am a woman, I have authority. And that is what Natasha is doing. And I think all women, no matter what, no matter how she has misbehaved, at least those men there, they should know that they also have wives at home. Is this, if a woman does something wrong, do they throw her away just like that? And she cannot just leave that place because she's legally elected. They are all senators there. So they are not caught to tell her 6 months. 6 months for what? To deny their people of their rights in the Senate? It is, no matter how they will say it, as long as NBA has come out and say what they've done there is wrong, I think I stand by Natasha. And I want all women should stand up for her. I wish I have the strength. I will stand up. I think I'm in Abuja there. I will go there. And if it is to protest, let us protest and stand for all women. Because if they sweep it under the carpet, I don't see women coming up as one of our politicians to represent their people. The women keeping quiet, it seems is the norms there. It seems is the norm. That place looked like something like filled with sodomites.
You Grandma Maggie, you can't say that one. No, hey, Grandma Maggie.
I take it back.
Ah, please, oh.
I take it back. But the thing is that it's so appalling. The women could not even say it, even if she's wrong. Let them stand by her and say this is a woman, even if it was reduce the punishment, not 6 months. That is terrible.
Thank you, Grandma Maggie.
They did not address the issue.
Thank you so much.
They are saying something else.
Thank you so much.
The Lord continue to bless this nation and give us a better
Thank
Nigeria.
You, Grandma Maggie. I appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation, okay? I definitely want to hear from you, so please call me up. Also, it's International Women's Day tomorrow, and yes, we want to celebrate you in our own little way. So I'm imploring as many women as possible to call in today. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. All right, call me up. I want to hear from you. I can see your messages on WhatsApp. Keep them coming. And also we're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. All right, Grandma Maggie, thank you so much for calling. I can also see Faith Itoha on Mozokwe. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for calling as well. If you're a woman and you have called in, Madam Eunice, please send me a message on WhatsApp. If you've called in or you have sent a message, you should be smiling at least a little bit by now. Okay, 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call me up. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Joshua Perkins. I'm calling from First Start.
Welcome, Joshua Perkins. How are you doing today? Joshua Perkins, are you there? Hello. All right, give me a call back. I want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Can you hear me? Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? All right, then you have to give me a call back or send a message on WhatsApp, okay? 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is The Truth.
The Truth.
I'm speaking from Justice Avenue.
Welcome.
Concerning what is happening in this country from A to Z, there is no righteousness, no truth, either with the presidency, the Senate, House of Reps, the judiciary, the whatever, the INEC. That's what we are facing. Instead of them, whenever any man or a boy approaches a lady or a woman, that day the man or the boy or the boss or guy has disgraced himself, has lose the respect. That's why Natasha has the balls, has the audacity to confront the whatever, who is the president of the whatever. Because there is something going on, and that lady being a post-comer, a newcomer, doesn't want to take any rubbish or nonsense. That's why she has the boldness to confront him. Instead of the ethics and the Senate to go through the allegation, they want to sweep it under the carpet. They've forgotten that no situation is permanent. Now, you made mention of the man who has just passed on. I too am passing on any day, any time. Everybody is going to face death, but there will be God's judgment. So they will be judged. I will be judged one day concerning all what they are doing. From the presidency to the down to the bottom. So I pray. I stood by Natasha. I'm a man. I have girls. I have a woman in the house.
Hello, are you there? Hello, can you hear me? All right, please give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. This is Matters on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello? Hi, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Joshua.
Welcome back, Joshua Parkins. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, Natasha issue. The politicians, where they spend the money on is not on the infrastructure we anticipate or what they told us they want to use the money for is on women. And just like the file to me case and the screening you witnessed in the House of Assembly with Ojukwu wife, you will understand that Natasha has a case. And that's why she's been suspended. They spend money on women.
Who spend money on women?
The politicians, for the love of Jesus Christ.
It's their prerogative to use their money to do whatever they want to do. What we are just speaking against is harassment.
Yes, we are still saying the same thing. Because she did not agree to the advances of the senator. And that's why we are
that is still subject to investigation, okay? You cannot conclude.
Barrister Anusike have told you what is happening in Nigeria. Only Barrister Anusike and few Nigerians know what happens in the Senate. Let's leave that one. Now, talking about the food price and the fuel, I can tell you, we are operating, it's almost like the national Nigeria constituency now. Constitution, that says any price that goes up will never come down.
Which time did the Nigerian Constitution say that one?
Don't worry, you will not find it in Wikipedia or the rest of them. I'm telling you for a fact that is what is happening.
No, you can't tell me that for a fact, though.
I'm telling you don't worry, we are in Nigeria now. You will see this thing happen. See, whether they bring it to 100 naira, the food price would not go down because there are wicked set of human beings in this country. From the higher echelon over to the lower echelon, there are wicked set of human beings. I like this, the man that called the 3 or 4 callers away that told you he had to go with his driver to see what's happened. It is this Agboro that detects the price, not even the fuel at its stand. It can happen to other part of Nigeria, but it is the Agboro that determines the price of transport in Lagos. Yeah,
so you're telling me even if fuel comes down to 500 naira, the transportation will remain the same?
Even food price will remain the same. I'm telling you for a fact. And it is a fact. What goes up will never come down. That's the constitution we are operating now in Nigeria. Believe it or yes. Good morning.
Thank you. Good afternoon. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters.
Hi, Chimo.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, very well, thank you. So just to give my own quota of
yes,
the whole
please.
saga. So like an abuser, you know the tool of an abuser, they thrive in silence. And that's currently the tool that they are using to try to shut up this woman from all angles. How can you be the judge, the jury, and the judiciary in your own case? This is so unacceptable. And to some of those men calling in and saying that Natasha deserves what is coming for her, that's so unfair to women. They forgot that they were bettered by women, and some of them that tend to speak so much like a misogynist. They forgot that they have female children. Even if they don't have female children, they have siblings who are women. How long will this injustice go on against women? Thank God, coincidentally now, tomorrow happens to be the International Women's Day. I am glad that this is happening within this era. So let's use this opportunity to say no to this injustice being meted out to Natasha, because if it is not youth.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, first up, can you hear me? Can you hear me? First up, yes, what's your name? What's your name? What is your name?
Lucci from Isolo.
All right, Lucci from Isolo. Thank you for calling. Okay, also, one thing I want to point out is the suspension was not because of the fact that she accused the president of the Senate. Okay, the suspension was actually due to the whole seat reassignment and reallocation situation. Do you understand? So the only thing is, because of the sexual harassment allegations, a lot of people see it as, it's because she was able to confront the president of the Senate and submit a petition against him. That is the reason why they gave her such a punishment and made it just so long like that, because they want to prove to her that who does she think she is. Okay, so it's not because of the sexual harassment allegation that she was suspended. That is the misinterpretation a lot of people are giving it now, and that's the reason why it seems that this whole situation has spiraled and has just gone more viral than it was in the beginning. But Lucci, thank you so much for calling. Like I said, I'm imploring I need more women to call in today. It's International Women's Day tomorrow. So call in so that we can celebrate you. All right. Thank you so much, Lucci, for calling. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversations. Hello. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. All right. Please give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. Lucci, thank you for calling. Happy International Women's Day to you. I know that is tomorrow, but we're celebrating ours today. Welcome to Matters. Hi. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? What's going on? Give me a call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversation. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello.
Hello, Chama. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, are you?
I'm great.
My name is Peace. I'm calling from Bahrain.
Welcome, Peace. How are you doing today?
I thank God, my sister. Happy Women's Day.
Yes. Happy International Women's Day, although it's tomorrow.
Yeah, we had our own today. But let me continue. I know a father. I'm from a family too.
You did what? You know who?
Akpabio.
You know him.
Concerning women issues.
Okay.
You know that, but the
Oh, peace, I can hardly hear you.
I know him. When he sees women, his countenance will tell you, reaction will tell you that this one is carried away. You understand? What he did yesterday with Natasha is nothing. He was given her a chance to speak, and it cannot
Peace, when you say you know Akpabio, you speak like maybe you and him are from the same village or you grew up together. Have you met him before?
I've met him. I've been hearing a lot about him when he was the governor. Says women, the wife was even the chasing women in the hotel, and he will come then.
Peace, I beg go.
Forget that. They should forget that. He's not doing well. He's not representing us very well. I think he's supposed to be considerate. He talk to a woman and we are treated with respect. Respect is not command, it's aim. If you see, if two wrongs cannot make a right, you cannot override that Natasha. If she's saying something that you like, I say, what's that? Correct her with love or correct her with respect in that assembly. It's not to enforcing that penalty that you're is too much. It's too much. I think 3 months is okay. Salawa got everything. What kind of punishment is that? They should not forget. Has gone. No one knows tomorrow. This one will leave everything we gather. For transportation, whatever goes up in Nigeria will not come down. People will try. They will not return. Transportation will not come down. We are saying to stop everything as it is there. So may God help us in this country.
Thank you so much, Peace. Thank you so much, Peace, for calling. And happy International Women's Day to you, okay? Thank you so much. Yes, just be expectant. Thank you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation this afternoon. Call me up. I definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. Hello. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon. This is Moses from National Stadium. Here.
Welcome, Moses. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Very fine.
Go ahead, please.
I want to talk about Natasha and Akpabio issue.
Okay.
Yes. I happen to be a cousin to Natasha for many years. We are together at Okene. The father is medical doctor, Dr. Jima Apoti. This is Moses. Oh, Akpabio, you all want to be very wicked. Natasha is my cousin. We live together from the beginning. So the father is my uncle. My mother, junior brother. So I know Natasha very well. The mother is a Russian woman from Ukraine. They are very close. All this has happened in Senate. We condemn it totally. Hey, I'm in Lagos here.
But when you speak like this, Mr. Moses, one would say you are just supporting your cousin now. One would always say you are coming from a place of bias.
It's not the bias. This is not the first time Akpabio is like this. All of us know everything about Akpabio. We know when he was a commissioner at NDC. And we know very well, before all this thing happened, every day I met with Natasha, even during the campaign time, to Canada. So I know Natasha will never tell lies. She's as radical as her mother. My uncle is a very gentleman. He's one of the politicians during SDP and ROC, Babangida era. His father is a House of Rep member under SDP there. So all this radicalism is an inheritance of that. Natasha will never go more than what she's supposed to do. So we have to, tomorrow I will be protesting, going around.
Tomorrow you'll be protesting?
Yes, supporting her. Because they cannot suspend her. They cannot suspend her. I mean, my name is Moses. Moses from Lagos. Yes.
Thank you, Moses.
All what's happening, they are following up. Thank you, the voice of the people.
Thank you, Moses.
Please. Thank you. Thank the station very well.
Thank you so much.
Has been enough for us, for the masses, to be able to speak out.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right, keep listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903 or 0803 692 9933. Please, 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 I will implore as many women as possible to please call in today, okay? Please call in. Let's hear from you. Everything we are discussing here today, it concerns you as a woman. Plus, it's International Women's Day tomorrow, and we're trying to celebrate you in the little way that we can. Okay, so thank you for always sticking with us year in, year out. All right, so Grandma Maggie, Luchi, and quite a number of people. Yes, I think Faith as well. Yes, thank you for calling. I hope you appreciate our little gesture. Welcome to Matters. What is your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Turn down the volume on your radio set, Biko. Hey, Joe, turn down the volume on your radio set. Kilo Day.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Please, I'm Boniface, calling from Mushi.
Welcome, Boniface. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. See, Calabar people, as about you is concerned, you know, they use to massager their women very, very bad.
I no agree, I beg. What do you mean? You can't just call and generalize like that. No, now. No. This is the same thing we're talking about. If you want to respect from other people, you should be able to respect other people as well. You can't just call and say, oh, Caraba people, they used to maltreat their women. No. Please, no. Let's be wary of such generalizations. It is unfair. All right, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. 12 minutes before 3 p.m. Madam Eunice, please send me a message, all right? Please send me a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location? Turn down volume on your radio sets, please. Hello, are you there? Yes. What's going on? 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and location? Welcome to Matters. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, my name is Elder Prof. I'm calling from Ojukunle, Lagos.
Welcome, Elder. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm so surprised that a whole lot of abnormalities are happening in our dear country, Nigeria. But Choma, permit me to say this differently from other callers. The issue of Senator Natasha about the sexual harassment is a very difficult matter when it comes to Nigeria and Africa. Nigerians will look at it as nothing. In fact, the culprits will become victorious while the victim will be relegated to the background. But if this case happens to be in the US or in Europe, believe me, it would have been a different ballgame. So I understand the sentiment and the emotion of the women who are calling and our mothers and our sisters who are crying, even you who happens to be in the studio. But I also want to point out that Senate is not gender biased. And such matter should be handled very carefully. Because if this matter is not handled very carefully, remember, some other women might utilize this opportunity because the issue of sexual harassment is so difficult to determine because it might look at it as a mere utterance. There was no action, but sexual harassment is, you don't even need to act before you sexually abuse a lady or a lady sexually abuse a man. if you look at a woman lawfully, it can tantamount to sexual
you know
harassment.
the thing that Senator Natasha is actually saying is that because she rebuffs those advances, that's the reason why her views and emotions have not been moving forward. Okay, so we're looking at it in the broader perspective, not just to her own person, the denigration of her person, but how it's stopping her from fully representing her people.
Exactly, and I can put my hand on my chest to say that woman is 100% speaking.
No, you can't say that until investigation is carried out and it turns out that that's the case. Okay,
I can say that is my opinion, my dear. It doesn't mean that I'm right, but this is my own opinion as an elder statesman, my sister. I can say that with my hand on my chest, but we leave it for the Senate and for the Nigerian people to decide. But let truth always be told. I have said the truth as an elder. It remains for them to listen. By the way, are they even listening to us? Will they even obey what the masses are saying? They don't care. Let me allow other people to contribute, my dear sister.
Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it. I can't take any more calls at this moment, unfortunately. But please, Madam Eunice, send me a message, okay? Please send me a message on WhatsApp before I leave the studios by 3 p.m. 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Madam Eunice, please send me a message on WhatsApp, okay? I definitely want to hear from you. Unfortunately, I can't take any more calls as I need to take your messages on WhatsApp and, of course, your comments on YouTube, okay? Yes, so thank you, Faith. We do appreciate you. All right, on YouTube we have Tochiko Adele saying, show that the allegations themselves are not unusual or unbecoming among them, the lawmakers. Okay. She only may have seemingly spoken out, having been denied some acts privileges, including sitting positions for refusing some stealthy overtures. We therefore don't want to be dragged to this their catch-22. There are serious lack and degradation of human person bugging the people. Toshko Adeli, I can't really say I understand this your comment. Aloy Onoha says, Shema, I celebrate you in advance. Thank you so much, Aloy Onoha. Victor Chukwemeka says, Shema, thank you so much. Don Gideon Gospel, hi Shema Innocent, hi to you, Don Gideon. Thank you for tuning in. Those are the comments we have on YouTube. Now let's take your messages on WhatsApp, okay? Yes. Beginning from you. Hi there. You said, Happy International Women's Day. Good afternoon, my best station. What happened? I said it is shameful. Beatrice from Itire. I love your station. Beatrice. Thank you so much for your message, Beatrice. Happy International Women's Day to you. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Good afternoon, VOP. The death of Dr. Doyin Okupe is sad and the end of all flesh. On alleged sexual harassment by Senator Akpoti, I was shockingly disappointed yesterday on her suspension. There was no investigation. When there is significant reduction in the pump price of fuel, it is then that transporters and inflation will reduce. Chima from Sulere. Elder Isaac from Idimu says, good day, VOP. Is demand and supply that determine price? It's not only the price of petrol. In fact, how much is cost of replacing that vehicle that they are using? What of spare parts and servicing the vehicle? What of the agri that have turned to the menace in the society? In Natasha's case, Nigeria have not started yet. What we have is autocracy. Okay, thank you, Elder Isaac. Akpabio asked the floor if Natasha should tender apology letter before being accepted back into the chambers. Even when the nays were more than louder, he asked them again, believing them to change their mind. The nays got louder. Akpabio insisted, then the ayes have it. How can Akpabio be a judge in his own case? Chijioke. Good afternoon, Chioma. To start with, transportation fare cannot come down because our commercial drivers are self-centered. If by tomorrow the pump price increase, drivers are ready to also increase their fares as well. That is the greed we are talking about. On Natasha's saga, Akpabio had allegedly bought his way out among the senators to get favorable judgment. Otherwise, we have 59 opposition parties who could easily counter the committee's submission, who can also advise any president to step down because they cannot pass judgment over an allegation leveled against him, but they have sold their dignities. They acted a written script. Mr. Ogumbiyi from Idimo. Beatrice, Happy International Women's Day to you. Let me see. Bernard from Aurelia. Good afternoon, Chama. I don't know about sexual harassment and also the Senate guidelines. I think it's only Natasha's constituency that can suspend her. I don't think it's right for the Senate to suspend her. Chisom Bernard. Thank you so much, Chisom Bernard. Akpabio is too corrupt to be in that seat. It should be forced out of that place by Nigerians for disgracing Nigeria for the international community. So shameless. Billy from Ikotun. Good afternoon, Chairman. Okay. Ezekiel from Ejigbo. Do you... My take is on Natasha is that ever since I've been seeing her, she's always been covering her body as a decent woman, even her hair. Just for a Senate president to come and say she wears transparent dress to the chamber, which is very ridiculous. And women especially should seriously take up the matter, is disappointing. You didn't tell me your name and where you're writing from. Thank you so much. Alige from Egbeda. Akpabio needs to stand trial, and Senator Ireti said it all that Senator Natasha called her about Akpabio asking to visit him at the hotel, and she advised her not to, which means Akpabio is, but the fact remains, majority of people at the Senate are APC. Remember, Akpabio told Alex Oti if he joined the APC, he would greet him very well. Nigeria is being run by people without integrity. Alige from Egbeda. Thank you so much for your message, okay? I do appreciate it. This one just said, God help us. Okay, Donyo Kupe is gone now. May his soul rest in peace. Akpabio should know that death is ultimate and we shall all account for our deed. How can an accused be presiding over a case involving the accuser? There is no integrity, no dignity, no shame in that house. He should have stepped aside. All right, you didn't tell me your name and where you're... Okay, Favor from Ikorodu. Great. I'm glad I saw your name before I let this go. All right, Favor from Ikorodu. Happy International Women's Day to you, although it's tomorrow. Thank you so much. This person said, sent a picture with a ticket. The ticket has 200 naira on it. He said the fares cannot drop because the money they are paying is too much. Keke is paying 2,500 every day. Godwin from Festac. They will give you 300 naira tickets, but you pay 2,500. And Godwin, I'm asking you, do you mean 250 naira or 2,500? Is this for every trip? Is this per day? Like, I really need more information on this, Godwin. Good day, Chama. Happy International Women's Day. As the previous caller said, there is no truth in this country. Senators want to sweep the matter under the carpet. I'm very proud of Senator Natasha. God will see her through. Ijoma from Okota. Happy International Women's Day to you, and thank you so much. Good day, Chama. Senate must investigate the case of sexual harassment against Senator Natasha. We know she overreacted on the aspect of seat relocation. The punishment for that seat relocation matter is too harsh. Sexual harassment issue must never be overlooked. Emeka from Abeson Estate. Good afternoon. I'm Shakanade from Alabaoro. Why can't I do without listening to VOP? Thank you, Shakanade. I guess that's because we are voice of the people. Good afternoon, Chama. I'm Miss Chisom from Ikoto. In case of the transport with even goes up in Nigeria, can't even come down. And for the case of Labour Party man that die, RIP. All right, you say good afternoon. We're not just serious in this country. Other countries are moving forward every day. We are here discussing what has zero benefit to the country. Shame, no, they catch us. AY from Mushi. Thank you so much for your message, AY. Oh my goodness, there's so many messages I can't take. Well done, Chama. Please note Natasha's purported wrong behavior at the Senate was due to accumulated annoyance of what has transpired between her and Akpabio. From Engineer Happy. On Natasha Akpabio saga, the powers that dominate the Senate are culpable of the same offense. The vindictiveness of is palpable. The current administration in all its arms are whipping citizens who are aware of their rights into line, and that's why you see her reaction. Oppression is too much. Simisola from Ikorodu. Chama, how do you change of seat on sexual harassment? Natasha deserved it. Joe from Bariga. Now, Joe, is that what you think? Hi, you said she was being punished because of seat arrangement. Please explain this to us very well. I don't get it personally. Engineer Jokers from Sulere. Unfortunately, there is no more time for that. And Godwin sent a message from Festac saying, every day, 2,500 naira, that's what Keke has to pay. All right. Daya from Lagos is saying, good afternoon, Chama. Concerning Natasha, someone said, if they had more, even the ones that are there did not support her. Even former female senators like the First Lady that complained that Dino Milai harassed her did not support her because it is her party. Chama Innocent, I'm Mrs. Kate. Okay. Happy Women's Day in advance. Okay. All right. Thank you for your message, Mrs. Kate. Okay. Choma, happy International Women's Day. You people don't pick my call on VOP. I'm sorry about that. All right. It's not it's not planned. Okay. Thank you so much for your message. I do appreciate it. All right. It's time for me to go. I really passed the time I'm supposed to spend here, but thank you so much for always joining me right here on Voice of People 90.3 FM. It's International Women's Day tomorrow. Do something nice for a woman around you. Okay. Until then, until I come your way again next time with another edition of Matters, keep listening to Voice of People 90.3 FM. From House Time with MC Chooks and Walkie Talkie comes up shortly.